You are so beautiful to me. Hey, do you want to learn how to play Beautiful Things by Tori Kelly? Or my pet monkey George? Me either! This one is going out to our friend Elizabeth Rivers. Thanks for suggesting this one. You rock! If you want all the lyrics and all the chords for the song, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/NatPicking. Click like, click notes, and there you will find it all, man. First thing you're going to need is a capo on the first fret. Let's take your first finger and go to the 7th fret relative to the capo, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really the 8th fret, but because the capo is there, it's the 7th. So on the 7th fret, and then your middle finger is going to go onto the B string on the 8th fret, and you're going to pluck. So we're going both those two strings at the same time, then the high string by itself, then the bass by itself, and then down to the G string, the open G string. Alright, so both together, and then the high string by itself, then the low string by itself, followed by the open G string. So the rhythm. Okay? Alright, then we're going to move our first finger down from the 7th fret to the 6th fret and play the same pattern. Sorry. Alright, so together. Then we're going to go down again, 1 fret lower to the 5th fret, and this time we're going to use, on the 7th fret, we're using our little finger on the B string and ring finger on the G string. Ooh, yucky. So to give us that shape, which is a D chord in essence, and then the same pattern. Alright, then down to an open A, which you should already know if you don't know an A chord. Turn off your computer, throw it in the bin. No, I'm kidding. It's just, you can just bar simply by using your first finger, bar the 2nd fret on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings, and your A open bass on the 5th string. Alright, so we were down D, A, so A, and then we're going to climb with this passing chord. Like, you could think of it as either a B minor or a G chord with a B bass. Whatever tickles your fancy. A, climb. So to do that, play the B bass on the 2nd fret of your A string, and ring finger goes to the 3rd fret of your B string. To give you that sound, so. And then we're going to climb up to a C chord now, which is the same as this D on the 5th fret, but 2 frets lower. Alright, so C, same pattern, then a C minor, same pattern again. So the C minor, first finger is there now, like we work on a C, but we're going to basically drop this note here from on the little, with your little finger. It's going to come down and use your middle finger down 1 fret. So from there, la, la, to play a minor chord, okay? Major, minor. So C, C minor, and then to a G. So if you think of your C minor chord like this, you're just going to move these fingers up a string each. So they're all like that for the C minor. G. And you can play anything for that last chord. But she does something like that. Let's go to the chorus now. And keep in mind, you know this D shape, this major shape, alright? We're going to move that shape all the way up here now to the, where are we? I guess we would say that is the 10th fret relative to the capo. So the 10th fret, alright, so a G chord. Move it down 1 fret now, and instead of that note with your little finger, move that flatten it now with your middle finger. So, all right. So that's on the 9th fret, 11th fret. Sorry, 9th, nothing, 11th, 10th fret. All right. So same pattern, plucking pattern as the verse. And then next we go down 1 fret again, but back to this major shape. So major, minor. It's kind of hard to explain, but let's just say it's minor for now, like the C minor. Alright, minor, down 1 to the major shape again, and then down to the 4th fret major to play that C chord. And then it repeats 3 times. Sorry, F, C. Right, 3rd time, we're going to do the same thing. Sorry. And then we hold and we go to the C minor, which we've shown you before, for the verses, down to the A, climb up again with that same passing chord, to the C again, G, alright, and then it goes back to the intro. Alright, so on and so forth. So that's our chorus. Let's just play it again one more time. And then it does it repeats those chords one more time, but I'm going to skip it. So the minor, A, C, C minor, and then back to the intro. Now that is the whole song, guys. If you have the chords in front of you, you'll see that there's a bridge part which just goes to an ooh 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 ah 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 part, and it's just those verse chords again times 3. Now I'm going to show you how to play an easy way for people who just want some more basic shapes that they're familiar with, or maybe even for people doing covers who don't want to fiddle around with these chords, who are not as good a guitar player as Tori Kelly, and just want some simpler chords. So let's get straight into it. In the verses, you can think of this first chord as an E minor. You should know an E minor. If you don't, just throw your guitar away, man. Jokes. E minor. Then we're going to drop this note, this E, down to an E flat. Okay, so from the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret on your D string, or your 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so E minor. Oh, what? E minor. E minor. Something, I don't know what it's called. You can think of it like a B7 chord, I guess. Then to a D, then to an A, C, and here's the only tricky chord, a C minor. But it's actually quite easy. Think of it as an A minor chord. You're going to move it up 1, 2, 3 frets, and put your first finger down here on the highest fret of your 3rd string, relative to the capo. 1, 2, 3. C minor, so A minor, B minor, C minor. Alright, so C, C minor, G. Let's go through that again. E minor, drop that flattener, D, down to the A, C, C minor, G. Got it? Good. That takes us to our chorus, which is really simple. We're going to go G, D, F, C, G, D, sorry, F, C, 3rd time, G, C, D, F, C, C minor, A, C, C minor, G. Sorry. Yeah. And there's your open chord easy version. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below with what song you want George and I to teach you next time. Also, like us on Facebook, pretty please. And that's about it. I'm just stalling so I can talk some more rubbish like I do at the end of my videos. So, this is my pal George. I have had him for 27 years, and we have been through so much, man. Like, you wouldn't believe. He has seen me through some very hard times. Haven't you, George? You're better. Okay. Ventriloquism 101. If you're still watching this, I commend you for having nothing better to do than to watch me rant and talk with my pet monkey. Do the monkey. Yeah, he's a monkey. Oh. Are you still watching now? What about if I get my monkey to pick my nose and eat it? Are you still watching now? Because that was some quality entertainment. And if you're not watching now, you're missing out. But you won't never know it because you're not watching now. What if I got my monkey to do like really cool dance